A while back, I posted a video where I asked a bunch of other people to share their reasons of why backpacking and hiking is so important to them. And that video was so incredibly inspiring because it made me realize that backpacking for so many people is not just the act of going out into the woods. It provides a level of fulfillment for people that it's therapy in a way. It is a way to reset the mind. It's a way to just have experiences that you don't get in other ways in life. And I realized that I have not shared myself why backpacking and hiking and spending time in the woods is so important to me. Now, hiking, backpacking, fishing, just being outside is something that has always been a part of my life. As early as I can remember, my parents were taking me and my siblings out camping. We were going fishing, we were hiking. My first backpacking trip was when I was about 8 years old with my grandpa. And like, those experiences have stuck with me all the way into me now being 35 years old. I can't argue the fact that those experiences and the time spent out on the trail really has, in a way, like shaped my life and created incredible opportunities. So when I was 14 years old, I found the sport of climbing. And had I known at the time what climbing would do for me over the next 20 plus years of my life, I don't know, it's just one of those, like, I don't know where I would be without this, and climbing was that for me. What that set me up for is a career path that literally changed everything for me. I went to college and I majored in outdoor recreation management, and that degree has been life-changing for me because it has absolutely integrated me into every aspect of the outdoor industry that I can put myself in. And I love it so much, and it's helped me understand more how the outdoors can be that much more fulfilling for me. When I'm out on trips and I'm in beautiful places like this is incredible. I just find myself getting that much more attached and enjoying myself because my education helps me understand those things. I've learned that that's what's most important for me because of what it provides for me physically and mentally. So now that leads into talking about today's sponsor, which is BetterHelp. In life, there are times where, even as fulfilling as spending time in the outdoors can be, there can be life situations that require, in a way, for you to get some additional help, and having access to a licensed therapist can be life-changing. It can be exactly what you need to work through situations in life that can help you be more fulfilled and get on top of your mental health and just other life events that you might be working through. And to get a little personal, there are some life events and situations that are taking place right now in my life that I feel like having access to a licensed therapist is going to be very helpful for me. And even though I look at spending time in the outdoors as therapy, as a way to reset my brain and to reconnect and just feel more fulfilled and everything, there's still times where I feel like, okay, I've got some stuff going on. I want to be able to talk through it with somebody, and BetterHelp provides that opportunity. Now, I haven't had a chance to sit down on a video chat or live messaging with the therapist that I've been paired with, but I'm looking forward to when I'm able to schedule that, when it meets within the timeline that I have availability for, and to talk about some of these things that I've got going on. And it's pretty cool to consider that because I'm 35 years old and I have never considered therapy as an option for any of the things that I've dealt with in life. So down in the video description, I've got a link that you can click that if you're considering therapy or you've got stuff happening in your life and you want to have access to a licensed therapist, then that link will give you 10% off your first month. And I want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. Now, understanding all of that history with how the outdoors has been a pivotal like piece of my life, why do I invest so much time and energy into going on backpacking trips, and why is it truly so important to me? When I really break it down, it comes into two things. One is I truly find that I feel the happiest. As an introvert, I'm somebody that really enjoys spending time by myself. When I get quiet moments, when I get to spend time that is totally disconnected, I get the most like fulfillment out of that. And I keep using that word in this video, but it truly is an important part of the whole experience of spending time outside. And I like to just sit in peace and to be in places by myself where I get to experience things that nobody else at that time is experiencing. And that really means a lot to me when I go out on a backpacking trip. Now, the other aspect that is so important for me is just the fact that you're developing and creating memories that you can look back on and just see how those life experiences really made a difference in your life. And from my college education, I had two things really stick out to me in a lot of the theory type of conversation that we had in my various classes. And that had to do with the types of fun and the benefits of the different types of fun, but also getting into a flow state. I've talked several times on my channel about how I like to seek after type 2 fun opportunities. So when I'm planning a backpacking trip, what I oftentimes are doing is trying to find new ways to explore, new trails and off-trail opportunities and things that really push my limits, not to the point that I'm putting myself in any kind of danger or safety issues, but I find that when I am seeking after those type 2 experiences, those create the best memories and the most fulfilling opportunities for me in the backcountry, for my mental health and just feeling like I really accomplished something. And those really difficult, those hard trips, those mean the most to me. Whenever somebody asks, like, what's your favorite trail? What's the most enjoyable or the best trip that you've ever done? It's something that involves a lot of trial, a lot of effort, and it was hard. I really look after trying to put myself in situations where type 2 fun is more common than not. How awesome is this sleeping baby right now? I love being out as a family. This is also why backpacking and hiking is so important to me. I get to spend quality time with my kids and my wife. And so all of those aspects of backpacking and hiking and being an introvert and what it provides for me, that's why. And I love it. I love being outside. I love what the smell of nature provides. I love the experiences that come from being sweaty and hot and just stinky and everything that comes with spending time outside that you don't get in other aspects of life. You're able to slow down. You're able to just enjoy what's happening around you and not be so distracted. And that's why backpacking is so important to me. If you would like to share down in the comments a little bit about why backpacking and hiking and spending time outside is so important to you, I would love to have that conversation. And hopefully this resonates with a few of you and helps you feel like, yeah, I want to get outside and spend more time outside because of what it provides from a physical and mental and even a spiritual aspect for a lot of people. Appreciate you guys watching today. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Hope you have an awesome day. Get outside, have a good time. We'll see you later.